Hello everybody, welcome back to Steve's Gear, and today we're going to be taking a look at some keychain lights. So pretty much every day I carry a keychain light. I have two sets of keys. I have a work set and then a personal set, and occasionally I'll switch them up and try a different light. They're just handy for a quick use or kind of as a backup. So we'll take a look at some of the options that I have and see if you have one that you like the most. Alright, so the first option is the Olight ITHX. So, relatively small light. This one works off of a rechargeable battery. This one has the older style micro USB, and this one is the twist option to get it to turn on. Twist a little bit for low, twist a little more for high. Low mode is 5 lumens. It has a runtime of 6 hours, and the high mode is 150 lumens with a runtime of 15 minutes. It has a max beam distance of 131 feet, and it is IPX8 water resistant. The next option is the Olight I1R2, and this one is pretty similar to the previous one in specs. It's another one that works off of the twist motion. It's also 5 lumens for 6 hours and 150 lumens for 15 minutes. It has the same 131 feet beam pattern, IPX8 waterproof, and it also uses the micro USB recharging. The next one, we step up a little bit to the I1R2 Pro. So as you can see, this is one that I've carried quite a bit. This has been on my work keys for probably at least 6 months, maybe a little over 6 months. A little bit larger in size, but I think the benefits are worth it in size-wise for this one. So this one has the low mode of also 5 lumens, but it'll last 12 hours. And then the brightness on high is 180 lumens for 23 minutes. So this one also has a max throw of 157 feet. It's IPX8 water resistant also, but the thing I like about this one is this one has USB-C charging. So it just kind of seems like USB-C is becoming more and more the normal, and I like being able to carry, less amount of cables. Having to carry that micro USB cable, for me, it's kind of a hassle just because it's an extra one you have to carry. But I really like this IR2 Pro. It's one of my favorites. All right. So next on the list, and if you're somebody that orders from Olight quite a bit, you probably have a small collection of these sitting around. So this is the I3E. Nice keychain flashlight. Comes in all types of colors, styles. This happens to be just a random one I grabbed. This one only has one mode, 90 lumens, and it has a 144 foot beam throw, IPX8 water resistant also, and it works off of a single AAA battery. Now the AAA battery has a couple different specs, so they claim you can expect about 70 minutes of the runtime if you use a nickel metal hydride battery, or you can expect about 45 minutes runtime on an alkaline battery. Just a little side note on these ones. personally for me, I like to use these N Loop by Panasonic rechargeable batteries. This is the standard one, which is 750 milliamp hours. They do have a pro version also of these, but I've always had good luck with these ones. I like rechargeable batteries. They're easy to use. I haven't tested out the runtime to see if I get the full 70 minutes off of this one, but you know, everybody kind of has their opinion on the rechargeables. Sometimes they're a little more susceptible to heat and cold, but the biggest thing I like about them is you don't have the leakage. You know, regular alkaline batteries, if they sit for a long period of time, like if you were to keep this in a drawer or a pouch and say you never used it, you do always run that risk of a leaking battery. So the next one's kind of a cool little one. This is the Olight Eye Mini. So it is just a 10 lumen light, which runs off of 40 minutes. And this one runs off of 3 LR41 batteries. Only has a beam distance of 32 feet, and it's only IPX6 water rated. But the neat thing about this one is it's basically magnetic. You pop the back off, and it activates the light. Put it back on, and everything works. Pretty cool little idea. For a little while, I had it hooked onto a backpack, and you know, you just pop it off if you're looking in your backpack real quick, throw it back on, put it like on a zipper pull. That's how I had it set up. The only negative about it is the magnet inside's pretty strong, so if you stick it next to something, it tends to always, you know, find its way onto something. That's about the only negative I found. I haven't used it enough to even burn up the initial batteries that came in it. If you do purchase it, Olight is nice enough to throw in a set of extra batteries, and these are what they look like. So it takes these 3 to operate it. And the last one we'll look at is by a different brand. This one is a Phoenix E05. This one is an older one. I don't even think you can get this exact model anymore these days. I bought it, I don't know, probably 3-4 years ago. But it's kind of lived with me in a few little pouches. It's pretty similar in size to the I3E, slightly taller, about the same size and diameter. It has 3 modes also, but it uses a twist function as well. So you twist once for low, which is 15 lumens, twice for 25 lumens, and then the last mode is 85 lumens. So you can expect about 15 hours on the low mode, 4 hours on the 25 lumen mode, and then 45 minutes on the 85 lumen mode. This one claims a 148-foot beam pattern, so I just thought I'd throw this one into the review just for something a little outside of the Olight. Kind of an Olight fanboy, so I don't have a huge collection of other lights, but I do have a couple that will be making it onto the channel sometime soon. So they all have kind of different use case scenarios. Like I said, if you were to ask me what my opinion is on the one that I would, it's on my keychain the most, it's got to be the I1R2 Pro. I feel like this one throws a pretty good amount of light for a little light. You know, you get that 180 lumens for 23 minutes. That's pretty good. And a throw of 157 feet is pretty nice. But that's all I have for you today. Let me know if you have a different keychain light that you like, or if you use any of these, what your experiences are. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good day.